A while back, a group of people headed by John, Bensay, Dennis, as well as others listed on the site, approached me and said they had been discussing this idea with many friends. And the conclusion was that they wanted to start a Cannibal Gratitude Fund, a way for people who felt so moved to share financially with me for the years of work I had done that had played a genuinely important role in their lives. They felt others might feel this way, and they wanted my okay to move forward with this. I was enormously, deeply moved by this gesture. I mean, they were talking about work that has indeed occupied literally my entire adult life, starting in my late teens. I wrote my first book when I was 23. Except for the decade that I devoted to caring for my wife, Treya, and her extraordinary battle with cancer, which she asked me to write up, and I did, in a book called Grace and Grit. But except for that, I've written, on average, a book a year ever since that first book. I start around each morning at 4 or 5 and go until I'm exhausted. And I'm always asked, especially by publishers, who am I writing these books for? And I never know what to say except, well, you. Whoever you are, a teacher, a waitress, a doctor, an entertainer, an entrepreneur, a therapist, you who find my books interesting, helpful, useful. I've always felt, as I worked an enormous number of solitary hours, I never really felt alone. I felt we, you and I, were somehow in this thing together, pushing and struggling and soaring into areas both eternally familiar and evolutionarily radically new and novel, on the very leading edge of consciousness development. We have somehow been on this extraordinary journey together. I was put here because of you, to help communicate and share these bright lights with you. And so to have something like this fun seem to recognize this togetherness, and certainly my gratitude for your presence, your support, your love and care for all these years, I'm more grateful than I could possibly convey. As I move into this 5th decade of work, I'm happy to report that the ideas seem to be coming as fast and bright as ever. I'm now working on my 8th to be published book, with 4 already at the publishers and entering the lineup. The first one due out in a few months. I'm told this fund will help, among other things, promote wider public awareness of integral theory, and that is enormously exciting for me. Interest in integral has grown steadily year by year, and recently it has seemed to just explode in areas. And this is largely because you have shared your excitement and enthusiasm over integral with your friends and colleagues. It's truly exciting. I can't tell you how deeply grateful I am for this fund, and more importantly, for this deep sharing connection that is its foundation. This is a rare and precious existence, and it is a journey that has been my life. I'm so happy to have you here with me on this adventure. This is Ken saying thank you.